All right, I have my planners set and ready to go for July to use through the remainder of the year, and I'm going to be sharing those with you today. All right, let's get to it. Welcome back to my channel. Here you will find all things regarding paper planners. I like to share planners, do flip throughs, unboxings, plan with me's, and tips and ideas for you to use in your paper planner. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. If this is the first time you are stopping in, I'm Tina. All right, today I'm so excited because I'm going to be sharing with you my planner lineup that is going to be starting in July, and July is like right around the corner. My planners are mostly set up and ready to go, and I'm going to share with you how I've set them up, how I'm going to be using them, what has worked for me, and what I am going to be changing because it wasn't really working for me. What I have in front of me right here are all Erin Condren planners, and this is the first year that I have primarily been using Erin Condren planners. I love them. Love, love, love them. Okay, I will definitely talk more about what I like about them and how I'm using all of these. Before I dive into this stack, I just want to also tell you that I have another stack to the side here of planners that I also use, and I'm going to call these like my secondary stack of planners for the year. So this is my primary stack, and then I have a secondary stack here. All right, let's first talk about this one right here. This is the Erin Condren Petite Planner Folio System, and this is really how I fell in love with Erin Condren. I was looking for something to use for daily planning, but I did not want a large planner. I didn't want it to be like in a classic size or like the regular size 7x9 size in the Erin Condren. So I had been admiring this system for quite some time last year, and I was actually gifted one of the Petite daily planners from when I attended Go Wild from 2022, and I fell in love with it. So I dove right in. I bought like a folio, I bought all the planners to go with it, and I used it for the remainder of last year, so well more than 6 months, and then I did use it the beginning of this year. I have since changed my daily planning around a little bit, which I will be talking about in just a moment. But first, I just want to share with you how I'm going to be using the folio system for this particular year. I do have a setup video of this planner when I initially set it up for the beginning of this year. I really only used it for the first quarter because I changed up how I'm planning my daily planning. But this is how I have it set up currently. I have a travel journal in here, which I absolutely love, love, love. Now, as far as anything else in here, there are like different notebooks that I could add in here, but currently I'm just going to keep my travel journal in here. And I'm also going to add in this monthly planner, which I have not done yet. And I'm not really doing anything specific with this one other than just adding it in here. I think I might actually keep this separate, or I might put it in here and take out the travel journal, and that way I could put it in my bag, you know, my handbag as I'm like running around. I don't really have an on-the-go type of planner because I don't really need it. I'm not really on the go on a daily basis as far as like needing my planner. So I haven't quite decided if I'm going to like keep it in here or I'm just going to keep it like this and put it in my purse when I need it. But this is a great monthly planner. It is an 18-month. This is from the Inspire collection. I love this. It's just a monthly planner. It's perfect for like a quick glance at things that are going on, and then the last half of it has note pages in here. So I don't know, I'm thinking of just leaving it like this. Now I would love to get a plastic covering to protect it, and then I would really be happy with just the way that it is, and maybe put in like one of those clear adhesive pockets on the inside. I think that that would be perfect. but I haven't quite decided. So this one, it will either live in here and I will take out my travel journal, or I will just use it as is when I need to. So that is pretty much how I'm using my Petite folio system for the remainder of this year. These right here, these are my 3 main planners that I will be using every single day. So I have here a daily duo. I have 2 life planners here. So I think I'm going to talk about this life planner first and my daily duo almost at the same time. I bought this life planner last year. It was an 18-month life planner, and I really made it my own. I actually changed out the coil. I thinned out the planner to house only a year's worth of content in here. So I actually started using this planner in January. And then I also revised how I have pages. I brought the notes page section up to the front. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of do a quick little overview of this with you. But I believe that I'm gonna do a separate video just kind of talking about this planner, because this is my primary planner that I have. So this was all set up. I do have a detailed flip through of this. So if you want to check that out, I will go ahead and attach that video here as well. But I have spent a lot of time setting up this planner with notes pages here, all kinds of different schedules. And let's see, there's some things I can't share. All these different types of pages in here. I had a lot of fun setting this up when I did set it up. Quite honestly, I have not used it the way that I had hoped to, but I had a lot of fun setting it up. Sometimes that's just a part of planning also, is just having fun setting pages up. And of course I want to use them, and some of them I definitely use all the time, like the things that I'm skipping over because I do have personal things. This folder actually does originally come in the back, but as I said, I uncoiled this coil and I decided to go ahead and put it on a smaller coil because I don't like a really thick, chunky planner. I just don't like working in it. It's sits too high up from the table for me, so it's something that I really do not like. So I've learned that I'd rather have less in my planner that I'm currently using. It actually is more functional for me when I do that. So you can see here, I'm just kind of doing a quick little overview here. I am using this planner. Let's talk about how I have it set up for July. So you're going to see some weeks here that I've already decorated. This right here is a page that I have recently changed up and dedicated to my budgeting, my bills, that type of thing. And then this is my month at a glance, and this is my primary month at a glance. This is what I use every single month regardless. I will use my month at a glance in my daily duo. So these two really do complement one another, and I do tend to duplicate things in here. So I'm going to kind of jump around a little bit here because like I said, these two complement one another. So I've set up my daily duo here, and I have this beautiful Wildflowers planner, and I added some of these really pretty flowers in here. I really like the way that that looks. I have not done anything with these pages yet. I'm not quite sure how I want to use these. Here's an overview for the remainder of 2023, and then we've got 2024 here. Then it starts July. Now I started to fill this in, and then I kind of stopped because I thought that I would put the same information that I have in here and bring it over here. However, I don't want to be redundant with things. I'm really trying to avoid doing that. So I'm not really quite sure how I want to use the month at a glance just yet in this particular planner. But these pages here, I have decided how I want to set these up. I have started a walking regimen Monday through Friday, so I really want to log that somewhere, and I think that this is a really good place to do it as opposed to doing it for each day. This way it's kind of like a nice overview for what's going on for the whole month. So I want to start logging my steps in here, my calories, and my water. I've already started doing this on a digital app, but I definitely want to log it in my planner. And then I thought it would be kind of nice to do a little bit of a goal check-in down here. This is like for each week. I do want to put my goals up here, and I'm really not quite sure how I want to fill these in. But as far as my daily planning goes, I love using this planner for my daily planning. It starts at 6 a.m., goes through 7 p.m. It's a little bit short, but I do have room down here to add in a few other things that I might need or have going on for the evening time. I have a to-do list here, and then there's a blank section. So I've had a lot of fun decorating this planner. Honestly, I don't know if I've done many plan with me's. So that's something that I might have to go ahead and do moving forward. I do a lot of plan with me's on like my short videos. So if you watch the YouTube shorts here, or if you watch Instagram Reels or TikToks, then you will see me share a lot of these pages on those platforms. And like I said, here in YouTube Shorts. So I started decorating this just ever so slightly. I did start it with the 4th of July. So this is my daily planner that I will be using. And then I did go ahead and I think I set up like a couple of months worth of this. So that way it would be like all set up for me. I think I went 3 months in. Yeah, so I set up the first 3 months. So here's my daily duo. You could see how I'll be using that to go ahead and complement my life planner. So back to my life planner here, I did set up July. Now July is a really, really hard month for me. Like, it's my least favorite month. It's awful. It's just a really, really bad time for me. So I wanted it to be cheerful. I wanted to open it up and I wanted to be like, oh, it's so pretty. I love it. So I decided to do the whole like mermaid theme in here. These stickers are from Wrong. I had such a fun time setting this up, and I'm so glad that I did. So here are my pages that I use for my monthly. I do have important lists here for things for myself and my husband, for my parents, because I am caregiver for them. And then I like to just write like the highlights for the month in here. I also like to only decorate like the perimeter here. I'm pretty consistent with how I decorate my month at a glance pages. I like to add the washi, add some florals or some deco around here, just to kind of brighten it up. And then I primarily will use highlighters or little dots, things like that, to go ahead and specify certain things that are going on. But I definitely like using my highlighters in here mostly. All right, and then back to these pages. So these are all set up and ready for me to use. And again, keeping it nice and light and cheerful for me, because like I said, it's a hard month. So I want to keep it as positive as I can. All right, here I started decorating moving into July. This is the first week, so you're kind of getting a little bit of a preview of how I've decorated these. Generally, I will take pictures, of course, and post them on Instagram. So if you're following me there, you will see that. But yes, this is so pretty. I love using my Wrong stickers in here, and I kind of do my own thing with decorating. Some weeks I will have more deco in here and others I will have less, but most of the time it's been very decorative for me. And then here is the week of 4th of July. Again, you're getting a sneak peek here. And this one right here, I had so much fun doing this. This one actually is a plan with me that I have up with the Peace, Love, and Stickers sticker book. And that's as far as I've gotten. So I've already decorated going into like what, the 3rd week of July. So I like that. I like being ahead of the game as opposed to trying to play catch up. I'm not good with that. Granted, there are times where maybe I don't write in the planner even though I have it decorated, but that is why I have my daily, and my daily I write like almost in here every single day. I have everything listed out. So this is really like complements one another. So I love the way that this system has worked out for me, and I'm really excited to keep using this for the remainder of the year. And the next thing that I want to talk about is this beautiful new life planner that I have. This one I will be starting brand new in July, and this is the Inspire collection from Erin Condren. I was actually gifted this life planner. I'm so grateful for this because I love it. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It's completely out of my comfort zone, first off, so totally different for me. But I had been admiring this because the colors are simply gorgeous. Colorful planners are generally not something that I gravitate towards, but I am going to use this one for my social media planning because I don't like to really decorate that planner that much. And I find that when the planner is a little bit too plain, I will spend time decorating it because I want to see some color in it when I open it up to use it. But honestly, I really don't want to spend a lot of time decorating it. Let me share with you what I am currently using or have been using for this year. And then that way you will see how things are really going to change up for me. All right, so this one right here, this is actually an exclusive planner. It was brought out, it was just a completely like one-off type of planner. It's not available anymore. It's really, really cute. It's undated. Let me go ahead and show you how this actually looks, but it's an undated, really it's like a month at a view. It's got habit trackers in here. It's got like this note page. We've got lists in here. So it's just kind of like a nice assortment of things. We've got a couple of blank note pages in here before it goes and repeats. Now, I have used it for the first 6 months of this year. I really, really liked it. It did work out really well for me. I have a lot of, yeah, there's things in here I really can't like share. I like to add fun stickers in here. I'm just kind of giving you like a really, really like super like tiny little peek in. So it's really plain as I showed you. So I kind of, here, this is a good one. So what I was doing was I was adding color in here. I was using these like really fun like planner stickers that I had from a couple of different shops, and it was working out well for me. But I was spending a lot of time kind of like decorating it and setting it up and making it look aesthetically pleasing when I use it. That, you know, I don't know. I mean, I probably would have continued to use this because it is actually a really good planner for social media. However, I was gifted this planner and I definitely want to use it because it's absolutely gorgeous. Now, I do have a detailed flip through of this, but I'm going to show you how I set it up. So this, of course, is already like this with this beautiful vellum with the Inspire. Inspire is created by Etta V. And love, love, love it. So I added my name in here. Of course, I used some colorful, like these hollow foil letters. Love that. I added It's a Wonderful Plan in here with some more colorful letters. And I didn't want to like cover up the beauty of the artwork in here. So I chose to use something a little bit more diminished. And this worked out perfectly. So and I set this up going in for 2023 and 2024. And I thought here is a great place for me to go ahead and put down like my numbers. And then what I did here was I decided to create this page as an area for me to write certain things that are going on for my affiliates. So if there's a sale coming up, things like that, that I need to be aware of, or content that I need to create, then I have a little bit of an area here to go ahead and do that in. All right, and then I went ahead and created kind of a schedule for myself for posting content. I've really tried to be consistent with posting my content. I always post a video every Saturday morning. If you're not aware of that, it's a premiere video. With premiere videos, the content creator is, well, should actually generally be in the live chat, so that way you could chat there. I'm not on camera. It's not live. just the chat itself, so the DMs and things like that. And it's been a lot of fun. I really enjoy that. That's 9 a.m. Central Time on Saturday mornings. And I generally post a reminder on Friday to, you know, make sure that you're notified for that. There's some other things, some plans that I want to do moving forward with YouTube. So I'm hoping that I will be able to go ahead and make that happen. This I set up to go ahead and list YouTube videos that I want to make. And then I have the check boxes there, so that way if I made them, then I could check them off. The same thing with my 1-minute videos, and 1-minute videos would be like shorts that I post here on YouTube or on Instagram or on TikTok. So if you are not following me on those 2 platforms, I am there. I also have a Facebook page that you can follow me there as well. So I do have a plan to do YouTube lives. It has been a plan for quite some time that I have not been able to fulfill. So I'm hoping to be able to do that. I'd like to have regular YouTube lives, and I'm looking at doing those on Friday morning. Let me know what you think about YouTube lives. Is that something that you enjoy to watch? If you have particular channels that you watch currently, or is it something that you're just like, oh, I'll just watch it once it's over? The nice thing, of course, about the lives is that you can participate in the chat, and we can chat live there. And I don't know, I think lives are just like a lot of fun. I think it's a great way to sort of like catch up and learn a little bit more about who that person is behind the channel, as opposed to just like the content that I'm sharing. So I'm hoping to go ahead and bring those to you. It's definitely been something that I've been wanting to do for a while now. Now here's the weekly, and I have not quite decided how I want to go ahead and use this. I have not used a weekly vertical for social media / like my content creating, my work. I don't think ever. So I'm really not quite sure. So I started writing on these like clear little sticky notes, just like little topics. I love using clear sticky notes to kind of like map things out. I think it's a great way to sort of like figure out how you want to go ahead and start using your planner. So this one really is not completely set up yet. Like I said, it's sort of like a work in progress, but I do appreciate the fact that the pages have color. The coil is this beautiful like multicolor coil. And then of course we have all of the beautiful color in the tabs and then in the month at a glance. I do love that it's super colorful, and I don't have to worry about doing anything in here other than adding like maybe some colorful like markers, pens, things like that in here. And I think that that would be a really fun way for me to use this planner. So I'm pretty excited about this moving forward. So we'll see how that works out. All right, let's talk about secondary planners. Now that might sound really strange, and honestly, it's something that I just sort of, I don't know, started using myself as I was filming this, because honestly, I didn't know how I wanted to explain to you these other planners that I'm using, beside them just being like part of my planner system. All right, so first off, let's start with this one right here. This is a half letter. This is Jane's Agenda. I absolutely love Jane's Agenda. And I have been getting her subscription box for quite a while. I really enjoy it. This is a half letter, and this is a daily, and I have several different things in here. So this I have set up as an inbox, which I'm not going to share with you because I do have a lot of details in here. So this one is working out well for me. And then there's goals, there's wellness in here that quite honestly I am probably not going to use, even though it's a really nice insert, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe I will go back to this, but for right now, I want to try that new system that I have set up in my daily duo, which I'm going to kind of bring this back over here and show this to you, because I use this every day, and I think this is a great place for me to go ahead and log those things. It's a great way for me to use that. I'm not really sure if this wellness section is going to stay in here. This is a notes section, purchases, where I like to log my purchases. And then of course I have my month. Now these are also daily pages in here, which quite honestly I love, but I haven't been using them because I have been using this one. So I am going to keep this planner. I really enjoy setting it up. First of all, it's just very pleasing for me to do that. And sometimes that's how you know, your planner benefits you, just by using it in a creative way, setting it up, that type of thing. But I haven't been using it in a functional way. And I was using it in a very functional way. As a matter of fact, I started using this layout for the beginning of this year, and I really, really loved it. And it was super functional. I did not decorate it at all. I just wrote in here like my lunch for my lunch hour and my dinner, and then it was purely functional. I would just go ahead, and I think I might have used a highlighter in here, but that was it. So moving forward, I don't know, I might use this for work. That is a possibility. So even though I'm really excited about this right here, this might be a really good complement to this one in a similar way that I am using this system for my life. So that is an idea. That is an idea that I am actually liking. I hadn't really thought about it, but I did want to just share with you that, you know, I have this planner and I wasn't quite sure how I was going to continue to use it. So I'm thinking that might be a great idea. The next 3 planners, yes, 3 planners that I have. I love them. They're gorgeous. And these are all happy planners, and these are all 3 different layouts. So I have a planner here that has a dashboard layout. So I'm going to just show you the layouts in case you're not familiar. So this is a dashboard layout. And I recently did a poll asking what type of layout do you have more difficulty, or the most difficult figuring out how to decorate and do a spread in here. And most of you had commented about the dashboard layout. So I personally love the dashboard layout. I think it's an amazing layout. It's got a little bit of everything here for you. So I think I'm moving forward, I will be doing some more like plan with me's, and also like talking about how to like functionally use this to the you know, to your advantage. This one runs through let's see, I forget, it's, I think it's is this a, I even forgot. Oh yeah, this is actually, this one is just starting. See, some of these releases, you get these so early that it's just so crazy to me how early some of these releases come out. I've already done, I think some, yeah, I've done a plan with me like in here. So that's like ready for me. But yeah, so this one actually hasn't even started yet. So this is going to be perfect. I love, love, love this planner. It's absolutely stunning. This is from A Spoonful of Faith, and it's beautiful. So definitely we'll be seeing a lot more of this planner for my content creating and sharing with you how to set up a dashboard layout. This one right here is a horizontal, and this one is a Nightmare Before Christmas planner that I absolutely had to have because I love that movie. And I don't know, I started to get caught up with like, I just have to have it in my collection, and I haven't even used it yet, but it is a horizontal layout. And I love the horizontal layout. This was actually my very first layout that I ever had, that I always had. And then when I got into decorative planning, this was, of course, the first thing that I wanted was a horizontal layout. So I love decorating this. I love using all of the different stickers in here. And I will just continue to go ahead and use this for, again, content creating. And then this one right here, I love, love, love this. So pretty. It's all of my colors that I absolutely love, the florals. These pink discs are really soft and pretty. I generally don't care for colorful hardware, but on this planner, it works out really nicely. So this one is another planner that I like to use for like decorative planning, for content creating. I will continue to use this one as well. If you've been following me for a little while and you watch my plan with me's, that I use these specifically for that purpose. So lots of times I will use my regular life planner that I use for my own personal use, but other times I will refer to those these 3 planners. Sorry, I started bringing that one into the picture here. These 3 planners for content creating. So these are like my secondary planners that I use, that I need, and that I really do enjoy using them and sharing with all of you how you can decorate your planner. All right, the last thing I want to share with you is something that is like my little knock around in my handbag notebook, and I love it. Okay, so this right here, this is from Cloth and Paper. I got this, I was subscribed to their planner subscription. It was a monthly subscription. I currently am not subscribed to them. I love them. They've got amazing products. I just found that I really wasn't using the main portion of the products like I was when I initially started getting the subscription. But if you are curious and you want something that's like really minimal in your life, amazing subscription box, Cloth and Paper. So I got this little planner and it's so incredibly cute. And then they also gave us this right here. I don't remember if this came together. All right, it's a little dusty. It's my, like I said, it's my little knock around notebook. I've got like all kinds of like receipts and things that I need to refer to in here. I like to use this little ollie clip, and I use this when I am running around. I'm gonna open this up so you can see the paper, but not the personal stuff. And I'm gonna be needing a new one of these soon because I'm almost at the end. But these are great for when I need to just do things on the fly, or if I take this with me to appointments now. It's a lot easier for me to carry around. It's so much more compact, and it's perfect for me to write my notes, all of the things that I need to do, specifically like for my parents, because I am their caregiver, and I have to have this with me when I go to appointments because I need to make notes for myself. That way I know what I need to do, and this works out perfectly. Or if I need to jot down questions or things like that, I can write it all in here. And it looks a little beat up. I probably should have cleaned it up. I apologize for sharing it with you, but hey, this is real. This is what I use. It's got a little pen loop, so it's perfect. I could fit a pen in there. It's got a couple of slots there for me. I have a couple of cards, a little slot here. It's got a slot here, and I don't even know if they sell this separate. Not quite sure about that. I'd have to check that for you. I will check it for you, and then I'll put it across the screen here, whether this is still available. I'm hoping that this is still available because I really, really like this. Yeah, love, love, love it. It's perfect. It's my little knock around. All right, so this is everything that I'm going to be using for the remainder of this year. Right, I am an affiliate for all of the planners here that I have shared with you today, with the exception of Cloth and Paper. So I am an affiliate of Erin Condren, the Happy Planner, and Jane's Agenda. I greatly appreciate when you use my affiliate links. It really does help me out. I know many of you have already used my affiliate links. Really, really do appreciate you doing that, and I really appreciate you supporting me here on YouTube. And I hope that you found this useful. So if you liked this video, please be sure to hit the like. Be sure to subscribe if you have not done so already, and hit that notification bell when you do, and drop a comment down below. I would love to hear what your planner lineup is for starting in July. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me in today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.